Hi, mathematicians. Welcome to your Canvas math course. My name is Miss Chapin, and I am one of your virtual math teachers that you will see in some of your math lessons this year. I'm excited to be here to support you as you learn new math concepts and exciting things this year. To support us in our journey of learning this year, we will be utilizing special tools and materials during our lessons to support you in your thinking. One of those special tools we are going to be discussing today, our math journal. This is a special tool that we will use during each lesson, so be sure and keep it nearby and handy and don't lose it. By the end of the school year, it will be full of all of your mathematical thinking and reasoning, showing what a smart mathematician you are. So today I'm going to show you how to set up your math journal, and that way you will be ready to get started on your first math lesson. So grab your journal and let's get started. I have my journal here, so I'm going to drag it over. You can use a spiral notebook like I have here, or you can also utilize a composition book, whichever you have handy. I like a spiral notebook because it's a little bit bigger and can hold more work. And so to get us started, we are going to think about what is a math journal and how are we going to be using it this year. Well, like I mentioned before, a math journal is going to be showing us our thinking. It is where we're going to explain our answers, work out problems, do our computation, even write and reflect about our math learning. So it is going to be a very special tool that is going to help you solve problems because a lot of our problems are too complex or difficult to try to do alone in your head. And so putting it down on paper can help you process and think through a problem. And so that is what we will be utilizing our math journal for this year. Each day when you begin your math lesson in Canvas, you're going to open up to a new clean page in your journal, like I am showing here. It can be the front or back. We want to save paper, so working on the back to start a lesson, that is no problem. And then during your Canvas lessons, we'll work out problems together with your virtual teacher and then also on your own during your practice sets and your exit tickets. And so we want to set up our journal by starting by writing the date in the top space. And so I'm just going to write the word date. And then your lesson title. Let's say the lesson that you're on is comparing numbers. So that would be the title that I would write. And you can find that title in your Canvas lesson module. So that's your first step starting your lesson each day. And then the next step is we're going to create workspace boxes. And so the first thing we want to do is draw a line just straight down the middle, a vertical line, and then a horizontal line across the middle. And then that way you have a space for one problem, another problem, and 4 total problems. That way you have your work organized. And as you work through problems, say you have more than 4 problems that you're working on in your math lesson, you just turn the page and you make 4 new workspaces. And so that way it keeps your work organized. All right, guys. Well, I'm really excited to get started with you and to use my math journal alongside you this year to learn with you. And so I will see you soon. Have a great day, mathematicians. Happy learning.